that time again! Time for the blockheads to fail at yet another game!
Welcome to Two Guys Who Drop a Beat. Yo, I'm here with my homie. You know his name's Jacoby. Come on. He's better on the controllers than me. And now it's time for you to see. That was hella bad.
Oh,
all right.
yeah. Oh, yeah. All right. Here
Let's
we go. That was phenomenal.
Absolutely. We're the next Salt and Pepper.
Salt and pepper.
Yeah. That's
I
a
love Salt and Pepper.
very successful and real
Salt and pepper
group,
and
right?
Heavy D up in the limousine. Hanging pictures on my wall.
We're the next Eminem and Dr. Dre. I don't know who is who though.
You can be Dr. Dre.
I can be.
Wait, no, you're the rapper here. You be Eminem. Dang, that's pretty good. Damn.
Yeah, thank you. See, now I can be the Eminem to your Dr.
I'll make
Dre.
your beats.
Yeah, and then you'll make beats and make us billions of dollars.
Damn, you think they're billionaires for real?
Oh, Dr. Dre definitely's got.
Well, he's got the. Is it him or Jay-Z that has the Beats headphones?
It's Beats by. Well, it was Beats by Dre.
I think
but
probably
then I
got
think
bought out.
didn't
Yeah.
like Apple buy them out or something?
Oh, I don't know.
Somebody bought them out for like a billion or like 500 million. He definitely made a quadrillion dollars off of Beats by Dre.
Yeah, he made the Beats by Dre line, and then everyone started making like bass-heavy headphones.
Yeah, and he really capitalized on that too. Like,
yeah,
it just seemed like the headphones. They just did really good cornering that market, and it's like, if you don't have any beats, you don't got the best headphones.
for real.
They really made that brand just powerful.
It's like the Nike or like the Jordan rather of headphones in a way.
Yeah, I mean, and hey, that's a good hustle if you can get into it. Just become the brand in a whole category.
It's something a lot of people try to do but never really accomplish.
Yeah, I for the longest time I thought that kind of thing was crazy too, because like you know with headphones, you're like, I'll spend $30-40 on a pair of headphones. It's like Beats by Dre, $150.
Yeah, right.
You're like, I'm never spending that much
Like
money.
I think I spent like $40 on my skull candies. They lasted me like 3 years.
Yeah, it and like it's kind of the same thing, not as on the same level, but like just designer clothes and stuff.
Yeah, I never got into all that, dude. Clothes are kind of pointless to me in a way.
Yeah, well, I mean, obviously you ain't wearing anything right now.
I'm naked.
You just like your one competency. You tell me, you're like, when I'm coming over, if we're doing these recordings, it gets hot, so I
have to be completely naked and comfortable. I
yeah,
sleep naked.
Well, I mean, every time you come over and we record, it gets hot and sweaty in here, and then I have to deal with wiping the ball sweat mark up off of your chair with like a with like a Clorox wipe.
You're getting really descriptive of the inner machinations of our recording sessions.
The inner machinations of your ball sweat in my chair.
Oh God.
I try not to draw too much attention to
my ball sweat.
lack of clothing that you have, but
Yeah.
if it wasn't obvious, by the way, Jacob took over the controls for this episode because it felt like enough of a cringe fest going on in the last episode. We needed a little bit of a break from that.
Yeah.
Bro, what's going on here? Explain
We're
this.
getting lifted into one of the Covenant carrier ships to go save our commander.
Oh, that's very purple.
Yeah, it is. Captain Keys.
I feel like this game has a very pink purple forward theme that just was gone like solely with this game.
What do you mean? It's gone.
Gone from like the later iterations. Like it seems like everything shifted to heavy blue, right? Like what was it?
It's a little bit of purple in the other games.
Maybe
Blue.
I'm just thinking of mainly Cortana. In this game, Cortana is definitely purple.
She definitely was very purple in this game.
Yeah, it's one of those things where like you look back at like the first iteration of something, and you're like, wow, this is kind of weirdly different. Like if you go and you listen to like the first season of like Futurama, like all their voices are just slightly off, and then season 2, all their voices are like nailed in and consistent from that point on.
Yeah.
You're like, huh.
I need to go back and watch Futurama again, man. There were some really good episodes in Futurama.
Listen, I will die on this hill.
Okay.
There is not a piece of media sadder than the dog episode.
I agree, 100%.
And all you need to know is the Futurama dog episode. If you don't know, you don't know. But that's all you should need to know.
To know, yeah, no, I concur.
One of the saddest episodes. There has not been, like, TV shows or anything that have made me legitimately cry the way the Futurama dog episode has.
I think there's a couple TV shows that have made me... I'm pretty sensitive when it comes to, like, getting into the characters and, you know...
Yeah.
I get into it a little bit, and I'm not ashamed to say it, like, damn, you know, a character could make me tear up, but no, I agree. That scene, or that episode...
Yeah, the whole episode. I think it's also... Sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off.
You're good. No, I was just saying, I think sad, man.
I think maybe what it is like I'm a huge dog lover, too.
Yeah.
Like, I've had dogs all my life. So, like, the dog episode ending in such a sad... I feel like it's been out for, like, 20 years. It's not, like, a spoiler to talk about it, right?
Well, I mean, you're giving a spoiler warning now.
Yeah.
Skip ahead.
Spoiler warning,
seconds.
you're gonna cry. Oh, at least, like, later on they made, like, an extra storyline to, like, make it not so sad anymore. I don't know if you remember that. It was in one of the special movies they did.
I don't remember that.
Where, like, Fry ends up, like, going back in time or something.
Scruffy.
And, like, he, like, burns his scalp or something and he turns into, like, Lars, which is, like, a totally different... But it's still him and he's... Anyways, yeah, there was, like, some... alternate Fry that went back in time and was able to be with the dog. Are you lost? What's going on here?
I thought I was supposed to go to that door. I got a checkpoint going down there. I don't know.
Bro, did we get stuck? Did we break the game? Maybe there's like one grunt somewhere that's like
I think we're good this way.
That's a lot of dead people.
They're all dead.
Bro, this is a cool place. I just hang out in here.
And just hang out here the whole time?
Yeah, I'm like, this is cool lighting. I feel like I'm in like a grow room or something. like
ultraviolet lights.
Yeah, I feel like there's some like drugs being sprouted up in here, but hey, man. But yeah, there was like one episode with like Fry's grandson or cousin or something, and like it was all about like his brother. Do you remember that episode? And like
not really.
He found out like his brother named his son after Fry, and the Lucky Clover.
Oh, I do remember that. Yes,
that was a sad episode too.
That was pretty sad.
There was at the ending. I was like, oh man. But anyways, I was saying like, even with like The Simpsons and with Family Guy, there's just like this.
I was never really an active Simpsons watcher.
Yeah, but like there's this phenomena where like the first season they have different voices, and then in the second season it's like exactly what their voices are for the rest of the show's history.
Even not Futurama, Family Guy did, that as well.
Yeah, like Peter just a little bit more like in the throat, and then I don't know, maybe it's just like, the first season's just a pilot and like a test.
Yeah, they're changing things up as they go. And they're going to check the ratings out, see what people say.
Yeah, and then in the second season, it's like, maybe they get like pointers to clean the voices up a little bit better, and they kind of lock in what's comfortable for them too, especially maybe.
Yeah.
Like with Futurama in the first season, Bender's a lot more in the voice, and then like later on he just gets just a lot more open and just in the throat.
Yeah, but I can't even do his voice, dude. I wish I could. Bite my shiny metal ass.
But yeah, it's in a way, it's like, it's neat to see, because it happens so uniformly over shows, but it almost detracts a bit for me, because it's like, you go back to the first season, you're like, yep, it's definitely the first season.
Yeah.
It's almost distracting in a way, but...
Well, it's a little, like, kind of, not endearing to watch, but it is kind of...
Yeah.
Those old episodes.
You definitely need to get back on the Futurama train now that they're bringing back everybody finally.
Yeah, man. I was really nervous they weren't going to bring back, I forget his name, Bender's
John
voice.
DiMaggio.
Yeah.
Yeah, there was a whole like Bendergate situation. I was actively following that too because I like Futurama a lot.
You were following it like actively?
Well, I would check out his Twitter like, maybe every other day just to see if there was any update. So when I heard the news that they were bringing Bender back finally, I was like, oh, thank God.
Muy excited.
It was probably always posturing by good old Disney to say like, oh, we're gonna just recast him. We'll recast him and we're gonna do a table read right away.
They had to have known like how much that would have backfired.
A lot of props to John DiMaggio too, because he was standing his ground, and he was also like unabashedly saying like,
I need more money.
Don't come. Well, he was saying don't come taking other people's roles that like are truly their character.
Yeah, he's got a good point.
He was like, he was saying like, no quality voice actor is going to come and take the Bender role because it's John DiMaggio's role.
Yeah, you're gonna get some half-twit in there.
Yeah,
fuck it up.
You're gonna have to hire some newbie to, and like you're really risking a lot hiring a newbie to take over such a beloved character like Bender. And I feel like John DiMaggio's Bender voice too would be such a hard thing to emulate. Because it's got just like so much of his like bravado and character.
Yeah.
And it's kind of a yelling character too.
I feel like, if you're not really used to a voice like that, your throat would be shredded after. I feel like that way with most voice actors though,
Yeah.
I think Mickey Mouse's voice actor did an interview and he was saying like, I don't know, at one point it just kind of set in his throat to where he was fine, but for the most part it kind of ruined his voice doing it.
Yeah, didn't you say you felt like you ruined your voice?
Yeah, doing Elmo squeaky impressions and shit in high school. Yeah. I don't know if that's true or not really, or my voice is just terrible as is, but I feel like
I like your voice. I think your voice
thanks,
is nice.
Papa.
It's got a.
It's
got
one of those things where like
nice,
you hate your own voice, kind of like you're so self-conscious of it.
Well, I do a lot of like voice recording work, so I've become pretty numb to it.
Yeah.
After all this time. Yeah.
So you don't mind listening to your own voice?
Yeah, literally every single day I'm having to like record and listen back to my voice to a certain degree.
So it's normal.
Maybe not like really hearing myself a whole lot, but I gotta make sure I don't like totally flub a line or like there's any like weird background noise going on.
You do seem to be a pretty big audiophile, let's say, from my perspective at least.
Well, it's just making sure the basics are kind of covered. Yeah. And,
making sure things sound... Nothing's wrong with that,
The funny thing is, for me, nowadays it's like, I can edit these videos... Like, I've been editing all the Blockheads videos. I can edit these just fine and listen to them, but, like... Usually Blockheads isn't as bad because it's me and you, but, like, let's say, like, my Toontown videos I did... I would be totally fine editing those, and then once I upload them to the website, it becomes total cringe to listen back to. I don't know if it's like, because there's like an extra feeling of like putting yourself out there and like everybody's listening to you and
you alone,
or like you want the product to be good and you're worried if people are gonna like judge you or something. I don't know.
I mean, people are gonna judge regardless, I guess, right?
Yeah. Well, I mean, yeah. All the haters that pop
part of the thing, dude. There's always gonna be someone that doesn't like the way you sound.
Yeah. Well, I mean, hey, they can go kick rocks.
Yeah. There's gonna be that other person that's like, I love your voice. Sit on my face. Or something like that.
Where are those people?
Me, I'm right here. I love your voice. Sit on my face.
Okay. Well, I mean, you've already, gotten rid of all your clothes, so there's like one. Well, actually, sit on your face or
sit on my face, and I will. Well, no. Did I say sit on my face or do you? I mean, like whatever's good for you. I mean, I'm already naked. I might as well sit on your face.
Whatever floats your boat, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Great.
Hunter's shit.
How do you feel about like all these like reboots in general though? Like
I feel like I'm gonna just shit. Fuck.
You're quite under fire there, dude. Nice grenade throws.
Thanks.
I wouldn't have done that. I would have freaked out and got exploded.
Sorry, there's two.
Oh shit.
They always come in pairs.
Is that a scientific fact?
Yes.
That's the way Halo works.
Yes. What were you talking about?
I was saying, how do you feel about reboots in general? Like,
Of TV shows?
I mean, Futurama is kind of like famous for it because they've been canceled and brought back like 4 times now. But like,
Yeah.
for like a show like Futurama that hasn't been on the air for probably 5+ years, probably more now. And they kind of had, I don't know if you ever saw like the ending of the last episode that they've aired on Comedy Central, but it had kind of a nice bow wrapped on the entire series.
I don't recall if I did or not.
And like they announced recently that they're gonna be trying to bring back King of the Hill with like a time jump. So like, how do you feel about like these shows being brought back?
So I mean, with time jumps, that's a little bit of a nerve-wracking thing to kind of do, because you've got to kind of artificially create character development in a way that you think that they would have changed.
Yeah.
Which can be a good thing or a bad thing, and depending on how the studio handles it.
Yeah, like Bobby, like all grown up now.
Yeah, I love Bobby as a character.
Yeah, I guess it also would like maybe it could help or hurt things, because it might like desecrate what you're like looking forward to.
Yeah,
like if you're like, oh, I love Bobby as a character, I can't wait to like
see
get more content from Bobby.
Exactly.
I want the next. That's my purse. I don't know you.
Yeah.
But now he's like some 20-something-year-old working at a Walmart kind of thing.
I really hope that's not the case, but maybe.
I mean, with a time jump, it has to be like, well, I mean, maybe not under those exact pretenses, but
I died.
Shit.
No. Got my ass kicked. It's okay.
That's okay. We're gonna pick back up and we're gonna kick some more butt.
Yeah, kicking butt is the name of the game.
And like, yeah, I mean, I don't know. I guess it depends how you just feel about the show in general.
Yeah, well, I mean, like, look at Rocket Power, for instance. They did their reboot to where, or was it Rocket Power or Rugrats? I think it was Rugrats.
Rugrats, yeah.
That's right.
They did like the 3D reboot, but it wasn't really like, they didn't really like pick. As far as I'm aware, they didn't like pick the show back up from where it was. It was kind of like I guess that is a reboot, right?
Yeah, yes, it is. I subscribe to the opinion that I think, a good thing has to come to an end at some point in time, whether you like it or not. And due to the fact that, like you said, Futurama had ended on such a good note, maybe it is a bad idea to reboot it.
Yeah, I think it's almost like a guilty pleasure thing, where like you really, really probably should just let it be wrapped up the way it was, but you kind of want a little bit more just to like revisit these characters.
There's that like amateur idea we had. Sorry to interrupt you, but like the Truman Show thing we talked about, like doing a little script for that, and it's like that was a good show, but does it really need to be rebooted?
I think that would be a really cool concept though, because it wouldn't be like a. In that situation, I don't think it's like a reboot. It's not like a remake of the movie. It would be like a different kind of vibe. Because our concept for the Truman Show would be like a TV series that like actually takes you through the course of like the setup of the infrastructure and like Truman actually like aging up throughout like the TV series.
Yeah.
So it'd be like a lot more in depth, and like there probably would be a lot more different elements than just Truman as an adult having that awakening moment where he wants to like escape and he wants to go to
more
Fiji
nuanced growth
and stuff.
thing.
Yeah, it's just probably a lot more moments where he gets close to breaking the fourth wall, and moments where like characters do like break into the imaginary world. But yeah, I mean, so I feel like it would be a little bit different. But then there's like shows like Beavis and Butthead that it's like, were anybody really asking for that to be brought back?
Yeah, I didn't even. I kind of didn't really know that was gonna be a thing.
Didn't they bring it back for like a season or two in like 2010 after it had been gone for like already 10 years at that point?
I have no clue, because to be completely honest, I don't think I've ever watched a full episode of Beavis and Butthead.
Beavis and Butthead to me always seems like a weird thing to bring back anyways, because I think the whole show was like... I swear they had like I don't even really know a whole lot about Beavis and Butthead either, but I feel like they had segments where it was like just them riffing on like music videos from like actual music videos.
Sort of like a Space Ghost Coast to Coast type setting.
Oh my god. See, that's the kind of show that could be brought back though, because that's just a cartoon talk show where they like take sound bites of actual actors.
Yeah.
Like that's, you know, that's a format that's not like a
that was a fun
narrative driven story. That was definitely a really good show with just some great timing and like you get like the good celebrity cameos. You'd be surprised some of the like people they actually got on Space Ghost. It's like you really got some A-list actors on here.
For real?
Yeah, there were some really good interviews. I need to like go back and watch it.
It's been a while.
When I think of Space Ghost, I also think of like Harvey Birdman, but I don't remember like ever watching it.
Oh my god, that's so like... It's one of those things where like you remember it, but it's like such a vague memory.
Attorney at a law. Yeah, yeah. Oh man, it just makes me think about like waking up at 5 a.m. with Adult Swim on.
Yeah.
It's like, oh look, home movies. Remember home movies?
No, I don't.
It was like that really crappy looking... Well, the art style looked like really basic. And like the main character had like a triangle head, and there's like Bob's Burgers voice guy was like some like gym coach or whatever.
Huh. Yeah, I don't remember that.
There's definitely some shows that you just wake up on at 5 a.m. and you're like, oh, Squidbillies, great.
Yeah, I loved Squidbillies. That was such a weird show. The Oblongs was interesting.
Oh, I love the Oblongs. Oblongs. Did you know the dad is actually voiced by Will Ferrell in Oblongs?
I didn't know that.
It's super dope.
Oh,
the Oblongs was such an underrated gem. It should have never have died after 13 episodes. It should have carried on.
There was only 13 episodes?
I know, right? That's what I'm saying. Yeah,
I think there was way more. Did they just do reruns after reruns?
Yeah.
Wow.
Adult Swim definitely in that 5 a.m. slot abused the Oblongs. They made the most of that. Cause yeah, I remember watching the Oblongs whenever it was on, and I don't remember like seeing like a bunch of reruns either.
Sorry, I'm focusing. This guy's invisible.
No, really it's fine, dude. Another show I absolutely adore that is the weirdest Adult Swim show ever is Xavier Renegade Angel.
I've never heard of that.
It's the show where it's like he's got like backwards knees and like a snake arm, and he's got like 8 nipples on his chest.
What?
Like, it is the craziest show ever, but it is amazing.
Yeah, I've never heard of that. It's crazy.
I wish with every fiber of my being that they'd made like a Xavier Renegade Angel video game, because I would I would make us do like a full Let's Play.
That good, huh?
It's just the existence of the character itself is like, holy crap. Hold on, I'll find a picture of him just for you to look at while we're getting our exposition. Oh, did you skip the cutscene?
I grabbed the controller wrong. Oh man,
that's okay.
Oh no,
keep going.
Oh god,
explain it. Well,
we're gonna get you out of here, Marines. Is what we're doing.
Okay.
We rescued him. We got him in our custody, and we're getting him out of here. That's what we're doing. But
that's such
one of those old shows that I really like too is Super Prison, and I don't know if that's considered old.
I don't think I've heard of it.
Oh my god, you got to check that out too. Yeah, quick Google search for that whenever you. What the hell? I've never seen that before.
Xavier Renegade Angels, baby. There we go.
Holy moly!
I'll zoom out for the full effect here. There we go.
That is.
See that?
Yeah, holy.
Oh man, yeah. I'll be able to like. I'll put a picture of him up on the video.
God dang. Do you have an AR, buddy? I need that. Where you?
Drop it. Oh no! Would you kill him to take his gun?
No, you can trade guns.
Oh, that's good. That's a good mechanic.
Yeah. I'm out of AR ammo, which is.
I prefer to murder them to take their gun mechanic, though.
Yeah, we figured that one out. I'm getting shot in the back by you fuckers. Oh, sorry.
It's a little abusive.
He keeps on needling.
Cue the share.
You. Oh, that's Keys. I killed Keys.
No!
Oh.
Now the thumbnail of our very first episode has come to fruition. How could you kill the one important... Dude, hey, man. When Keys is being a dumbass, sometimes you gotta knock him on his ass.
Yeah. He deserves it, man. Just because he's a captain doesn't mean shit.
And because you went and murdered Commander Keys, we turned back time.
Oh my god.
If I could turn back time, if I could find
You knocked him so hard onto his butt, time did turn back.
Wow.
And he had to pick back up from
when I killed him, I was like, it got to like the black bars on the screen, and I was like, what the hell happened? Oh.
Bro, yeah, I was like, what is the cinematic? You just killed it, dude. You killed your teammate, and there's like the cinematic. Imagine every time you killed your teammate, like all of a sudden the black bars popped up, and it was like this sad, like...
violin kind of choir playing.
Like the Marines, like hands reaching up in the air,
God.
and you're like,
Don't be so dramatic. It's okay. If I could turn back time, I probably would still kill you. You had my AR. I really wanted it. Bro, you should have just handed it to me. Master Chief, why did you do this to me? I just really wanted your gun. You had a really nice gun. The paint on it was...
Oh, those guys hurt.
don't shoot him.
Not that guy.
Yeah, don't shoot Purple Keys, man.
Oh, hammer down.
You're doing way better than me, though. I've got to say, like, you're carrying me so hard.
It's okay, buddy. You can get the next mission, get some practice in.
Oh no. Oh no.
I'd
I'd rather go play like some platform. Yeah, well, I was gonna see. I was thinking whether or not I should say it because I don't know where we're. I guess now I gotta upload
Valid point.
first.
Well,
Yeah,
not necessarily.
I just gotta make sure it goes up before Halo number 5.
Can I give you my sniper? Hello? No. Oh, I'm wasting
Yo,
the ammo
y'all
now.
want to trade?
I don't think they can hold power weapons like snipers or rockets in this game.
Yeah, well,
I just want the
they
plasma
sound a
rifle.
little useless to me then.
Time to go! Run, run, run!
Run, Master Chief, run!
I am running. I am as fast as the wind.
It's funny how, like,
Doing-
when I'm not playing, all of a sudden I have just total full awareness of, like,
What's going on.
waypoints and armor and ammo and...
Yeah.
I shut...
a little
maybe I
different.
shut down a little bit. Like, when I'm, like, having to, like, aim and shoot. I'm
Is
like...
it the pressure of trying to do good on you know, on
the
TV?
pressure of trying to perform, man. I just can't keep it up, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. You can do it, though. I believe in you, man.
Bunch it. Little bit of practice. You won't get that ass kicked. See what I did there? A little
I like
bit
it,
of
yeah.
ramage.
You make me feel good. Maybe what I need to do is I'll just like start my own campaign and practice while we're not playing. I won't actually do it, but it sounds good in
Yeah,
theory.
it sounds... Yeah. I like the idea. Keep it up.
It's the thought that counts, though.
I love Johnson.
That's definitely like one of those things where it's like, do you ever catch yourself doing that a lot? You're like, oh yeah, I'll totally check that out. Yeah, and you're like, I'm not checking
All
that
the
out.
time, dude. All the time. Or like at work, someone will be like, you should check this band out. And I'm like, you should send me a link to it and I'll do that.
Yeah.
Or else I'm going to forget about this conversation in 3 minutes when I walk away.
Yeah, they're like, oh, check out this technique you can do for this, and they're like, yeah, you should practice. You're like, yeah,
Yeah.
I'll probably like get some stuff at home and try it out and just see if I can get good at it.
Sounds good, man.
Yeah, and then you go
Never.
home and you buy some Chick-fil-A and you're just wolfing down fried chicken in your room.
Number 1, extra pickles. Mm-hmm. Give me some sweet and sour sauce with that, mm-hmm.
Just sitting there, just gorging yourself like,
I was never going to do that. Yeah. I lied to that man today. I lied to him.
God bless.
Dog.
Dude, there's eggs on this island.
There's eggs on the beach. They're probably turtle eggs or something, man.
What are the point of the eggs? Is just like a
It's a plasma shield.
like is it just like there to like
Well,
be
it's a deployable shield. They drop it on the ground, and it's like a stationary version of what the jackals carry around.
Right, okay.
And the crazy thing is, if I do believe so from the lore, they got the idea of the Spartans' shields from the jackal shield technology.
Oh, so like in proper Halo lore.
Yeah, like they were... Okay, so the Covenant is a band of like a bunch of different races that came together under a religious, I want to say oligarch, but no, not. Like a dictator, or multiple dictators. Like a council of a higher race, basically. They're prophets. And these guys steal technology from other races and destroy them. So that's how they got so powerful. But they're like light years ahead of us in terms of technology. Which is pretty interesting.
I mean, as light years ahead as they are, it sure seems like you're destroying them.
Well, they didn't think that we would have super suits.
Well, yeah, thank God we had John Halo and that refrigerator.
That's right.
Way back in that that melty ship where they destroyed the ship, but they didn't destroy John Halo. That's for darn sure.
No. John 117.
They're like, break out the refrigerator. We need John Halo. Okay, nice. Very nice. Very nice.
Yeah.
Okay, let's move out.
Let's
Honk,
move
honk.
out.
Oh, you can't honk in this game?
Control center.
Oh, man.
Beats me.
I thought there was a horn. I guess not.
Honk, honk. I'll be your horn. I'll pretend.
Honk,
Just tell me when you want to honk.
I want to do donuts on the beach
Okay, well just tell me when you want to honk.
right now.
Honk.
Oh my god. Can I get a hank? Nice. That was perfect.
Is that pretty good?
Yes.
Very good. Very good.
Phenomenal. You're a great horn.
Wow. Thanks, I think. Oh, that's I've never been told that was a great horn before.
Great horny. I mean, horny man. I mean horn. Car horn?
Honk, honk. You know what I'm saying?
Honk, honk.
Honk, honk.
In the cliff wall. I'll bet the silent cartographers.
Here we go again.
Oh,
no.
I don't think you meant to be under there.
I did not.
I don't... John Halo, get back in the game.
Why are you calling him John Halo?
Because that's his name, John Halo.
Oh, okay.
That's what Halo's named after, is John Halo.
Oh, yeah.
Jonathan Halo.
I don't know why I missed this.
Master Chief.
Oh. Okay, I've got
Bro, the frames are definitely framing. Don't worry, ladies and gentlemen, this is not your internet connection. It sure seems like the game is just fucking chugging.
It's chugging something.
I forget who does it. I think somebody on Twitch does it, but I love the like narrator who like perfectly captures like the game commentary.
Yeah.
But then like
yeah.
slips in like, what the fuck was that shit?
Yeah.
He's really fucking that shit up.
All right, Dan, back to you.
Yeah. He goes to pass the ball, and what the fuck was that?
He's really messing up there.
That was some dumb shit right there.
I like your game commentator voice. That's pretty good. That's pretty
Thank
good.
you. I appreciate it. I've not been working on it, but I've imitated it a whole 1 minute ago.
I am getting my ass kicked.
Well, maybe you should try singing a little Cher.
If I could turn back time,
Yeah?
I would believe a way. I forgot the lyrics. Shit.
You're strong enough to live without you. Strong enough. And I quit crying long enough.
Oh
Now
my
I'm
god,
strong
you really know
enough
your share, don't
to
you?
know you've gotta go. Yeah, there's another Cher song for you. After all this time, I was thinking about more Cher songs, and I thought about Strong Enough, which is another bop from Cher. And then there's also the classic I've Got You, Babe, which I think I made you listen to.
You did. That's a good one.
Which is a heavy classic from Sonny and Cher, which is way back in the day. No, you're so... Dude, I don't know how you didn't die there. You got
Neither did I.
pretty darn lucky, dude.
Did he die? I don't think he
Did you?
did.
Dude,
Oh my
John
God.
Halo in here with the pistol out, just like massacring these people. You doing some good stuff, man.
Thanks, Papa.
This door looks cool. Oh, that's not a door.
It's a wall. I
was
do want
like-
to look at that.
Yeah, I was like, oh my... I thought the door was gonna like... I thought it was a door that was just gonna like start sliding open or
That would have
something.
been really cool.
Yeah, well... It's only cool in my dreams, I suppose.
I'll be in your dreams tonight.
That's so nice. What are you doing in my dreams?
Don't let him lock the doors.
Riding a mechanical pony ride?
It's a blue afro.
Yeah, bro. Enjoy the hat, bro.
Interesting. I underestimated the Covenant's
They did lock the
understanding of
doors.
Halo subsystems.
No.
They've
How
locked the
unlucky.
doors, and we don't have enough
Okay,
firepower
well-
to get through them.
Bro, that's a drop. That's a drop and a half. So what do you do?
We go back up. What is that?
I don't know. What the fuck? What is it? What?
It's a plasma pistol rotating in a wall. I guess it phased into the wall.
No way. Nice. Oh,
Yeah, that was
you saved it.
obnoxious.
It was falling out of this dimension.
Yeah.
The multiverse is real and it was falling into one.
Ah.
And you saved it.
The multiverse. Do you believe in a multiverse?
I like to think the multiverse is real. But not like because I actually just believe it's real, but because it's fun to believe it's real. Because anytime, like, let's say, like, I'm in the kitchen getting a drink, and, like, I almost drop my cup, it's like, I always think to myself, oh, there's a multiverse in which that's just all over the floor.
Yeah.
And,
Oh,
and that
man.
me is miserable, and I'm glad I'm not that one.
Drop the entire milk jug.
Yeah, exactly. Like, you go to pick the milk up, and you're like, oh, I almost, that could have been bad.
Yeah.
And you're like, there's a me somewhere out there that's just like miserable
Having a
with
really
milk
bad
all over.
day.
Yeah. Breaking out the paper towels right about now.
Yeah. Do you have any beliefs in, like, well, I don't know. I think we've had that same conversation.
Like what?
I don't know. I was gonna kind of elaborate on, like, what kind of multiverse you believe in. Like, do you believe in, like, the parallel?
I don't remember where I heard it. I feel like I heard it from some like Science Channel show. But I just like the idea that like every possible action has its own multiverse. I mean, I guess that means there's just like an
Infinite.
endless amount of multiverses.
Well, yeah,
But
I mean,
like,
you can kind of do it. Like, I could take my pants off and shit right here, and you know, there's
well,
a
I mean,
multiverse
you're
where
not
I
even
just
wearing any pants.
Sure,
but like,
sure.
if you were wearing pants, you could.
There's a multiverse
drop
where I'm
them
wearing
and
pants.
take a dump right then and there.
yeah.
Yeah. There's a multiverse. Yeah, there is a multiverse where you're wearing pants, and then you proceed to
Exactly.
take them off and take a shit right there in my chair on your ball sweat mark. Well, I guess if you're wearing pants, anyways. But yeah, so that's the kind of multiverse I like to believe in. Not because I think it's even realistic, but just because it's fun to think about.
It is fun. Think about, like, all the weird things that could have happened to you. Do you do you ever, like, you ever been in a really close, like, maybe life-threatening situation?
Yeah.
Well, other than, like, your aforementioned heart surgery.
Well, it wasn't like well, I mean, it probably was a life-threatening situation, but it's not like I was experiencing anything. It was like, yeah, I had open heart surgery when I was 3 years old, and it was because I had like just like a defect or something that they had corrected. But, there was a time where I was at my aunt's house, and she has a pool in her backyard, and I was playing Frisbee with my brother. I was probably, I don't know, 4 or 5 years old, maybe. And we were just, yeah, maybe even a little bit older, but right around that age. And we were playing Frisbee, and I was standing at one end, just throwing the Frisbee across to the other side to him. And even to this day, I still don't really know how to swim well. So he throws the Frisbee back to me, and it lands, like, maybe a foot in front of me at the, like, edge of the pool. And I'm standing on the deep end side. So I go and I bend over to grab the Frisbee, and I just happen to accidentally fall in.
Oh, man.
But thank God I, like, managed to grab the edge of the pool
Damn,
So-
were you freaking out?
So yeah, there's this moment where like I'm you know, like submerged in the deep end of the pool with like just holding onto the edge, and it's like the freakiest thing in my life. And thankfully I was able to pull myself back up. Thank God your light is crap in the water.
Yeah. Boy,
But there was a moment there where I was freaking out because, you know, you end up in the water, you don't know how to swim, you're kind of like flailing around.
you're like, damn, I feel like I'm going to die here.
Yeah, there was some serious adrenaline going.
Yeah.
I don't know if that was the cause, but I definitely had nightmares later
That's
on where
trouble.
it's like I would just have a night. I don't even know why, but like in my dream, I would like imagine I'm at a pool, and I would just jump, and I would land like right over the middle and just like fall into the pool and sink to the bottom.
That's rough.
It was both parts like spooky, but also like kind of cool in a way. I don't know. It might be weird of me, but I'm the kind of person that like if I have a nightmare, I wake up thinking that was cool.
That's
Like
interesting.
I almost get like giddy from having nightmares
That's interesting. I've
because it's like
never really heard that take.
I know it's kind of weird. I think it's a pretty hot take, but I'm of the perspective of like it's such a like weird or like different experience than I'll ever actually experience because most of my nightmares are just so bizarre or out there. Like I had a dream one time where I was with friends. I don't know, maybe you were one of the friends, and we went to like some weird hotel thing, and like I went to open, it was probably abandoned or something, and I went to open one of the doors, and all of a sudden it was just like one of those things where like I don't know, just like flashed, and there's the like blackness, like as if something like pulled open the door and like pulled me in or something.
Yeah.
And it was definitely enough to wake me up, and I'm like, holy shit. And I'm like, that was kind of cool.
Kind of weird. I don't like that, dude. I don't like nightmares. I vividly have this nightmare of like me when I was like 6 years old, and I was going on this roller coaster, and the roller coaster like compartment that I was sitting in was like the head of a pumpkin, and I don't know why, but it was like maybe a fear of Halloween or something, but yeah, that scared the shit out of me. And for the longest time, like I still can remember it vividly, like this dark room, kind of like Space Mountain-esque in like the set, like the, you know how like how dark it is.
Yeah.
Was. It's weird.
So, do you have like a terrible fear of roller coasters?
No, not at all.
Do you have like a fear of
Oh
or
no.
did we run out of battery already?
I guess so.
Dude, this thing must like suck some batteries down. Do you have like a fear of like Halloween?
No, I don't know. I was like 6 or 7 when it happened.
Does like the kind of aura, maybe when you were a kid, did the aura of like Halloween and like the vibe?
Yeah, maybe
scare
the
you?
vibe. Yeah, actually, okay, so when I was that young, my older cousin used to terrify me with like Halloween time. We'd be at my grandma's house, and
Well, like
she'd-
scream
she'd,
masks and knives and stuff.
He had like the Jeepers Creepers masks. He had the Freddy mask and the claws.
Yeah. Okay.
And he would like, man, he would force me to watch Jeepers Creepers, and I was not having it as a kid. And yeah, no, I'd like walk outside my grandma's house, and he'd be out in the driveway, and I'd be under the balcony, and he would be like, "Hey, the Jeepers Creepers is on the roof," and he'd say, you know, shitty things like that to scare me.
Oh yeah. Oh my God, they're outside.
Yeah,
It's like, oh, to a kid, that's like the fucking scariest thing. I know one dream that I both absolutely do hate and love is like, have you ever had a dream where like the police are like after you? Like you
Yeah.
did something, I don't know what it is, and the police are after you. And like you're worried like they're gonna get you or catch you or send you to jail. And then you wake up and you're like, oh, thank God, I'm not
Yeah.
going to jail.
yeah,
Or like you have one of those dreams where your teeth fall out or like your teeth are all broken,
that's a weird one, man. Yeah, I don't like that.
and then you wake up, you're like, oh,
I feel
thank
great.
Like in the dream, I remember like having dreams like that
Like a
where I'm
panic
just
attack.
like, okay, I guess this is my life now. I guess I just have to deal with not really having teeth. Yeah, and then I wake up, I'm like,
I feel great, yeah.
my teeth are there.
No, I tend to have like panic attacks in situations like that. Like I've waken up and cold sweats pretty often, you know.
Oh yeah, I feel you.
Nothing, you know, extreme, but you get over it easily. But you know, you wake up initially and it's like, holy shit, was I falling?
Yeah,
I don't like that
or,
vibe.
or like dreams where like it's just falling apart in general, or like you're having like aches and pains, or like I've had dreams where like for some reason I had a dream where I like bit like the end of my finger off somehow.
Ow.
I don't know like why, but like I did, and then I woke up and I'm like feeling my finger and like looking at it like, oh, it's still there.
That's such a weird feeling.
It's super bizarre.
Oh man, I've heard sayings that like if you bite your finger, like I don't know how true this is, and I'm not gonna try, but you can break it nearly as easily as breaking a carrot.
Oh yeah, I think you told me that before. It was like if you like bit down on your finger, you could like chew through it like a carrot.
Yeah,
I think I
really
remember
don't know
hearing
if
that's
true
not
or
actually
though.
true, but
I don't feel like it would be.
I feel like the bone has to be like maybe
Yeah.
if you hit it like right at like the
joint.
I don't know. I don't know. You want to find out?
I definitely
Here.
don't. No, keep that shit to yourself, boy.
keep them teeth in your mouth and my finger away from it.
Hunters, this is the third set. I forgot there were 3. Oh God, I'm dead.
Oh, I feel like that's a good stopping
Yeah.
point. we definitely rambled longer than we usually do, anyways.
That's
so,
okay. We had some good conversations.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I hope you know, our next dream that comes true is we blow up and be huge game players, and everybody's like, wow, these people are fucking stupid. All right.
That's what I dream about, man. Yeah, hold your hand.
I was gonna go for like a lo-fi. That's fine.
Hold
We're
hands.
gonna go hand in hand into the next video here on the Blockheads
here
channel.
on Blockheads.
Make sure to hit like and subscribe. We love you.
I love you more. You can accomplish anything you put your mind to. Don't let people tell you otherwise.
You smell great.
Oh God.
No.